My name is Ahmad bin Abu Bakar. My main medium is always has been clay, and my approach towards the clay making is more towards something very conceptual, installation-based sculptural objects, using basic hand building and wheel throwings in pottery. I received my formal education in LaSalle, introductions to pottery, right? It has always been throwing, the big thing in the 80s. So that was the beginning of my journey towards clay or ceramic, using the techniques that normal potters will always use. There's few things that I enjoy. The one that I really enjoy most is the whole concept of organizations, from the preparations of clay all the way to the firing. It's very tedious, very disciplined, because if you play cheat, you get a play cheat result. So you cannot bluff in ceramics in that sense. So I thought I want to present to my audience a garden. A garden is always beautiful in that sense. But at the same time, when you look at the whole notions of perfections and the concept of a world itself, looking at what currently we are experiencing is not that perfect actually, right? So that's where the ideas of candy, sugar, colors comes into that, formulations of these installations. So in very simple, is beautiful, is pretty, is colorful, yet it can be quite poisonous in a sense. As much as there is a lot of beauty, there is always that whole ugliness behind it. I always make references from architecture. If you look at those pillars from parts of the ancient architecture, they have all those very ornamented, elements, right? Like flora, like flower, like a bud, right? So these are like parts of it. With ceramics and with the ideas about multiplications, suspension is the best way. The only thing that I really enjoy most with the decision I've made is actually to suspend the work in such where it's in a form of cluster. So the whole ideas about the suspension, the colors, and the monumentality of the works, you can experience it fullest when you actually literally come. The challenge is actually the timing. So I have about like 3 months to complete approximately about almost to 380 pieces. Every time when I do drawings, either by 5 hours or 6 hours, is more of the mental, not the physical anymore. So is the complexity of the process requires me to always maintain that mental strength. I want to say thank you to Esplanade, because with this institution, I execute my first solo show, I think 2012. Yeah? So in parts of my developments as an artist, this institution does play quite a key part in my artistic journey to support the projects, the fundraising, bring home some in December.